Hello, my name is Tabatha Stirling and I'm the author of Blood on the Banana Leaf, a novel set in contemporary Singapore. My story follows the lives of 4 very different women as they navigate the dark harbour of one of the wealthiest countries in the world. It was my experiences living in Singapore that spawned the idea of the book, and I witnessed firsthand the daily psychological, physical and emotional abuse that some maids and helpers endured during their working lives. The maid culture in Singapore, it takes quite a lot of getting used to. You have a stranger in your house who's cooking and cleaning and looking after your children, and it can lead to a very pampered existence. And there's a strange etiquette between maids and their employers. Their employers are called Sir and Ma'am, and sometimes the employers will actually change the name of their helpers if they can't pronounce them. So Rizal may become Lisa for convenience. There's another less common but unusual practice called headache money, which is when the Sir may pay the maid to have sex with him if the wife is unavailable. And it was that practice that made me think, what would happen if the Sir had an affair with their maid and got her pregnant? What would the wife do? How would it end? And that is how the characters of Leslie, Ralph and Jocelyn were born. Leslie is married up to a pretty brutish husband called Ralph, who has impregnated their maid. Lucilla is a Filipino maid who lives with a very compassionate Sri Lankan employer. Madame Eunice is Chinese-Singaporean, and through her we discover the complexities of Chinese culture and how the Chinese quite brutal history brings pressure still to bear on the Chinese today. And lastly, Shammy, who is based on Sato, a young village girl who lived next door to us in Singapore. She had a very hard life, working maybe 18 hours a day and was very undernourished. One day I was playing with my son and my maid Clary out in the garden, and I heard this sobbing. And as I looked over to our kitchen fence, I saw this face appear, crying so hard. She stretched her hand out. I went to her and took her hand for want of something better to do. And she held on to it as if it was life. So we started to leave her vitamins and treats and phone cards and a bit of money in a nook underneath the fence, which only she knew about. And gradually, as she felt less invisible, her self-esteem grew and she was able to leave and go somewhere happier. Thank you so much for visiting my page and for watching my video, and I do hope you feel inspired to pledge for Blood on the Banana Leaf. Do remember to drop into my shed for regular updates, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.